Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to Easy English Class. Today we're talking about something really practical: the morning habits that help people become fluent in English. I've noticed that successful language learners all seem to have similar morning routines.
That's so true, Marco. And the best part is, these habits are surprisingly simple. No expensive courses, no complicated grammar rules, just consistent daily actions that anyone watching our channel can start doing tomorrow morning.
Exactly. So let's dive into these 7 powerful morning habits. But first, Erica, let me ask you, and everyone watching Easy English Class with us, how do you currently start your mornings? Do you immediately check your phone in your native language, or do you already incorporate some English?
Great question. I actually learned this the hard way. I used to wake up and immediately scroll through social media in my native language. But then I discovered habit number 1. Start your day thinking in English. Oh, this is a game changer. Instead of reaching for your phone, try something different. When you open your eyes, describe what you see or feel in English. Even simple thoughts work wonders. Right. For example, instead of thinking in your native language, try, "The sun is shining through my window," or "I need coffee before I can function today," or even, "My cat is staring at me again." Huh, I love that last one. My morning thought is usually, "Why did I set my alarm so early?" But here's the key: it doesn't need to be perfect English. Even broken sentences help train your brain. Absolutely. And here's a fun challenge for our Easy English Class viewers. Tomorrow morning, before you get out of bed, describe 3 things you can see in English. Can you do it without translating from your native language? That's perfect. Now, let's move to habit number 2. Listen to English while doing routine tasks. This one transformed my mornings. While I brush my teeth, I play a 3-minute news update. While making breakfast, I have an English podcast running. Even during my shower, I sometimes play English music. Smart. And for those watching who might say, "But I don't understand everything," that's completely fine. Your brain is like a sponge. It absorbs the rhythm, intonation, and common phrases, even when you don't catch every word. Exactly. Think about how children learn their first language. They don't understand everything at first either. Marco, what kind of content do you recommend for morning listening? I love starting with something uplifting, maybe a motivational podcast or even comedy clips. When you enjoy what you're listening to, your brain relaxes and actually learns faster. No stress, just natural absorption. That's such good advice. Now, everyone learning English with us on Easy English Class. What type of English content would make you excited to wake up in the morning? News, comedy, true crime podcasts? Find what you love. Speaking of morning content, habit number 3 is read something short but meaningful. Oh, this is my favorite. I keep English quotes on my nightstand. Every morning, I read one and think about it while having my coffee. Yesterday's quote was, "The only impossible journey is the one you never begin." Beautiful. And it doesn't have to be quotes. You could read a paragraph from a blog about your hobby, a short news article, or even English memes if that's your thing. Memes are actually great for learning casual English. But here's my tip: choose reading material slightly below your current level. If you're struggling with every word, it becomes work, not a habit. Good point. I like to read recipe descriptions in English. Even if I'm just having toast, I'll read about golden brown bread with creamy butter melting into every delicious bite. Now I'm hungry, but that's perfect because you're connecting English with real experiences. Quick question for our viewers: if you could read about any topic for just 5 minutes each morning, what would it be? While they think about that, let's discuss habit number 4, which might sound strange at first. Talk to yourself in English. Okay, I'll admit it. I narrate my entire morning routine. Now I'm opening the fridge. Oh, look, I forgot to buy milk again. Guess it's black coffee today. That's exactly what fluent speakers do. And don't worry about looking crazy. You can do it quietly, or pretend you're recording a vlog, or act like you're explaining your routine to an alien who's never seen Earth before. I love the alien idea. This strange liquid humans call coffee gives us magical energy powers. But seriously, speaking out loud helps your mouth muscles get comfortable with English sounds. True. And here's a challenge for everyone watching Easy English Class. Tomorrow, describe making your breakfast in English as you do it. Even if it's just, I'm cracking eggs. They look good. Now I'm adding salt. Perfect. Now, habit number 5 might seem boring, but it's incredibly powerful. Review yesterday's learning. This is where the magic happens. Our brains forget 80% of new information within 24 hours unless we review it. So fluent speakers spend just 2 to 3 minutes each morning revisiting yesterday's new words or phrases. I keep a small notebook where I write 3 new expressions each day. Every morning, I look at yesterday's entries and try to use them in a sentence. Like yesterday, I learned to be on the fence about something. So this morning, I said, I'm on the fence about having pancakes or eggs. Brilliant example. And for our digital learners watching Easy English Class, you can use apps like Anki or even just voice notes on your phone. Record yourself saying new phrases, then listen to them while getting ready. The key is making review feel easy, not like homework. If it takes more than 5 minutes, you're doing too much. Agreed. Now, habit number 6 is close to my heart. Write one genuine thought or feeling. This doesn't mean writing essays, just one real sentence about your actual life. This morning I wrote, I'm nervous about my presentation, but also excited to share my ideas. That's perfect because it's real. When you write about true feelings, your brain creates stronger connections with the English words. It's not just language practice. It's emotional expression. Exactly. And here's something interesting. Many of our Easy English Class viewers might not know this, but keeping a one-sentence English journal also helps with speaking confidence. When you can express feelings in writing, speaking becomes easier. So true. Even writing, today, feels like a fresh start, or I'm grateful for my morning coffee. These simple sentences build your English identity. I love that phrase, English identity. Now, everyone watching, what's one feeling you could express in English right now? Pause the video and write it down. Great interaction idea. Finally, habit number 7. Set one tiny English goal for the day. And when we say tiny, we mean tiny. Not become fluent by dinner, but maybe use the word actually correctly in one conversation, or understand one joke in English. Yes, small goals create momentum. This morning, my goal was to learn how to pronounce Worcestershire sauce correctly. Still working on it, honestly. That's a tough one for everyone. But see, that's perfect. It's specific, achievable, and even fun. Big goals like improve my English are too vague and overwhelming. Exactly. For our Easy English Class community, here are some goal examples. Compliment someone in English today, learn one idiom about weather, or watch one YouTube video without subtitles. Those are great. And here's a secret. Achieving these tiny goals releases dopamine in your brain, making you want to continue learning. It's like a positive addiction to English. Speaking of continuing, let's put this all together. Imagine your ideal English morning. You wake up and think a few thoughts in English. While brushing your teeth, you listen to your favorite English podcast. Then you read a short, inspiring article while having breakfast, narrating your actions in English as you move around. You quickly review the phrase you learned yesterday, write one sentence about how you're feeling, and set a fun mini goal for the day. All of this takes maybe 20 to 30 minutes total, spread throughout your normal morning routine. You're not adding time, you're adding English to existing time. That's the key insight. Now, let's be real for a moment. Not every morning will be perfect. Sometimes you'll oversleep, sometimes you'll forget, sometimes you'll just not feel like it. And that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If you can do even 2 or 3 of these habits most mornings, you'll see incredible improvement over time. Absolutely. Remember, everyone learning English with us here at Easy English Class, fluency isn't built in a day or even a month. It grows slowly, like a garden, and these morning habits are your daily watering. Beautiful analogy. Now, before we wrap up, let's address some common challenges our viewers might face. Good idea. Challenge 1. I live with family who don't speak English. Solution. Use headphones, whisper, or practice in the shower where no one can hear you. Challenge 2. I'm not a morning person. Solution. Start with just one habit, maybe listening while you make coffee. Once that feels natural, add another. Challenge 3. I don't know what content to choose. Solution. Start with content about your existing interests. Love cooking? English cooking channels? Into fitness? English workout videos. Perfect solutions. And remember, dear Easy English Class learners, the content should be enjoyable, not educational. You're creating a lifestyle, not studying for an exam. Exactly. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these 7 habits sounds most doable for your morning? Which one might be most challenging? And here's our special challenge for this week. Try just one of these habits for 7 days straight. Then come back and tell us in the comments how it went. We'll be checking the comments and sharing our favorite success stories in next week's episode. Remember, thousands of people are watching Easy English Class and starting their English mornings together with us. You're not alone in this journey. That's such an encouraging thought. Before we say goodbye, let's do a quick recap of our 7 morning habits for English fluency. 1. Start your day with English thoughts. 2. Listen while doing routine tasks. 3. Read something short daily. 4. Speak out loud to yourself. 5. Review yesterday's learning. 6. Write one genuine thought.
And 7. Set one small daily goal. These habits work because they make English part of your real life, not just your study life.
Beautifully said. And remember, the secret ingredient isn't the habits themselves, it's consistency. A tiny action repeated daily beats a huge effort done once.
So true. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us here at Easy English Class. We believe in you and your English journey.
Start tomorrow morning with just one small change. Your future fluent self will thank you. See you in the next episode.
Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, every morning is a new chance to live in English. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.